So what's going on? It's Thursday, and you know, I promise this just crossed my mind. Don't have anything to do with me, nor does it have anything to do with anybody I know. But I've known people to be in this particular situation, so I want to talk about it. Now, when you come in, if you'll wave at me, say hello. That way I know that this conversation is not falling on deaf ears and I'm not just talking to myself. I'm waiting for a few of you to come in. Hope you're having a great Thursday, and I hope my signal will hold out long enough. So I'm waiting for you all to come in. When you join, say hello, give me some hearts, some likes. That way I know I'm not talking to myself. And while I'm waiting for you to join me, because I promise this is going to be a really short conversation, but while I'm waiting for you to join me, I'm going to invite a few of my friends. All right. Hey, everybody. It is Thursday. I hope that you have had an amazing day. Let's get on to this topic, lipstick dialogue. So it says, don't play yourself. Lessons, right? Lessons in dating and lessons in relationships. Hey, Miss Wanda. So here it is. A lot of times when we are in our dating process, right? And I know that there are women out here who have had this experience. So you meet a man and y'all start hanging out, you start spending time together, right? And during that process, the man tells you that he is not ready for a relationship, or that he is not looking for a commitment, nor is he looking for a relationship, right? But what we do a lot of times, let's just be honest, because if that's somebody you are really attracted to, and I've done this before, somebody that you really think you want to be with, you will hear what he's saying, but what you do is you put it to the back of your mind and you still proceed forward as if he never even made that comment. Here's the problem. If you are seeing somebody, and this is for my ladies, if you are seeing somebody, if you are in a relationship, you kicking it, whatever that is, right? And the moment he tells you that he is not looking for a commitment, nor is he looking to be in a relationship, at that moment, even if you decide to still kick it with him and still hang out with him, you should not be giving him relationship benefits, right? But what we do is we try to ignore the fact of what he just said, and we still give them relationship benefits. If you do not want to be committed to me, then you don't get commitment benefits. If you don't want to be in a relationship with me, then you do not get relationship benefits. Because this is what happens. A lot of times, people will take. As long as you are willing to give, they are on it to take, right? And then the moment you say something, what is he going to throw back in your face? Well, I told you that I wasn't ready for a commitment. I told you that I didn't want to be in a relationship. Or worse, he could ultimately end up dating somebody else or going forward and being in a relationship with somebody else. Now you're hurt. Now your feelings are hurt. Now you feel played and you feel used, right? But the problem, and now he the worst thing in the world because that's what you are thinking in that moment because your feelings are hurt. But you played yourself, right? Because if a man tells you, and I'm going to repeat it because I need you to get this in your spirit. If a man tells you straight up out the gate that he is not ready for a relationship, or that he is not looking for a relationship, and that he is not ready to be in a commitment, then you should not be participating in any relationship type activities. He should not be receiving any relationship type benefits. And please understand that if you do so, that you do it at your own risk, right? Because you could risk waking up one day and Mr. I don't want to be in a relationship ultimately could end up in a relationship with somebody else. Mr. I don't want to be committed could ultimately end up being committed to somebody else. And now your feelings hurt from all that relationship stuff you did. And I get that we do it a lot of times as women because we're trying to prove ourselves. We're trying to prove that I am wifey material. You're trying to prove that you girlfriend material, or you trying to prove, right, that he should choose you, right? But no, we have to, you know what I mean? Again, it kind of goes back to the same place. We have to set boundaries, right? And you have to believe that person, right? I think sometimes we think maybe if I do this or maybe if I do whatever, he'll change his mind, or he'll wake up one day and decide that he wants to be in a relationship with me. But are you really willing to take that risk? That you would waste your time and your energy on somebody who does not want to be in a relationship. And if you want to be in a relationship, that is probably the last person you should be pursuing time with. You see, I can appreciate an individual who is honest. I can appreciate if we hanging out and you tell me you don't want a relationship, I'm not going to treat you like we're in a relationship, nor will I have an expectation like we're in a relationship. If you tell me you're not ready for a commitment, then I'm not going to treat you like we got a commitment, and I will not have an expectation. But please understand, under those same rules, you don't get no relationship benefits. No. And that's how we play ourselves, because we do not take people at their word, or worse, we think we can change them. No, you cannot change an individual. They have to already be ready in their heart and their mind, right? They got to come to you with a desire to be in a relationship, that they're ready to settle down, that they're ready to be committed, right? It is not your responsibility to swing from the chandeliers and jump hoops and loops to try to win this dude's affection, when all the while he keeps saying, I don't want no relationship. All the while, I don't want no relationship, right? And I'm telling you, y'all know I'm telling the truth. If you would be honest, at least you've been in this situation at least once in your life. If you've dated, you know what I mean, and you've gone through the dating process, you've had this experience, or you know somebody who's had this experience, right? So the reason that I said don't play yourself is because when that happens, like, you know what I mean, they remind you, I don't want no relationship. I told you I didn't want a commitment. I told you I didn't want to be with anybody like that. You are the one that's playing yourself. You cannot get mad at him and say he played you, because he's not playing you. He was honest from the beginning. He told you from the beginning he didn't want nothing. He told you from the beginning he won't trying to be committed. You played yourself because you thought if you gave that extra effort, you thought if you did that extra whatever, that dude was just going to magically change his mind. No, he told you from the beginning. And so I need you to take this as a lesson. If you are in the dating process, and I'm figuring like over a certain age, we should already know this. But from one woman to another, like, listen, if you meet somebody, and I'm getting ready to leave, I'm going to say it one more time and I'm leaving. If you meet somebody, right, y'all kicking it, it's all cute. But if he tell you he not ready to be in a relationship, if he tell you he not ready to be in a commitment, you better take him at his word. And in that moment, he does not get relationship benefits. In that moment, he does not get commitment benefits, right? It is what it is. It is what it is. Because anything outside of that, you are doing it at your own risk. And yes, it could work in your favor. But please understand, it also has the potential to bite you in the end, right? And then you're going to be upset. Then your feelings are going to be hurt. But you cannot blame it on him because he was honest at the beginning and you played yourself. You participated in your own demise. You participated in your own heartbreak. And ladies, we do it all the time. I promise we do it all the time because we have brought into this myth that there is such a shortage of men that we have to lower our standards and we have to appear desperate. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Don't play yourself. And I want you to watch the replay. If you came in a little late, this is a short message. This is a short conversation, but it's going to help you. I promise. We'll talk later. Enjoy your evening.